Greetings from Seattle Chinatown International District, y'all. I'm by the main entrance here, and today I'm going to give you a walking tour of Chinatown International District. Also, I'm going to talk a little bit about all the hate crimes against Asians that are happening right now. Speaking of, it looks like there is a protest happening, so we're going to check that out. So it's been a while since I last did a tour of Chinatown International District, and it's timely that I'm doing it now. By that I mean Chinatown has just been such a hotbed, if you will, for hate crimes against Asians. Hate crimes against Asians has been on the rise. And if you've been paying attention to the news, it has been all over the news. It's been on the New York Times, and according to one source, it's increased 150% in 2020. This is Hing Hay Park, y'all. It's a park here in Chinatown, and let's go this way here. A lot of people here, good amount of people showing support. Stop Asian hate. So we'll come back, but I'm going to, we're going to do a quick walking tour and we'll come back, and let's first give us a walking tour, of course, of what this place looks like in late March. All right, we're playing ping pong here, but yeah, there have been a lot of incidents here involving hate crimes. I guess the new thing that they're saying is bias crimes. I don't really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and call it hate crimes against Asians here in the Chinatown International District, as well as throughout Seattle and elsewhere. Again, if you've been paying attention to the news, ooh, don't hit me, buddy. You've been paying attention to the news. It's been happening in San Francisco. It's been happening in New York. And it's been well documented. Was it over I want to say 2,000, is it 2,800 to be exact, something like that, reported incidents of crimes, hate crime against Asians. This is a very popular barbecue place, and it is lunchtime. I might want to get lunch here. Cow barbecue. And one of the more recent incidents happened across the street, straight ahead, 12 o'clock, near that TPT place there. And it involved the weapon that the suspect used, and I believe he's been caught, by the way. Last I heard, he was caught. He used a rock in a sock. You know, like he stuck a rock in a sock, used that as a weapon, and what happened was he hit. There was a couple, and they're around here. I think they might have been across the street, actually. That corner of 7th and King. street. There was a couple. He hit the girlfriend to the point where, I mean, she had broken teeth and she was hospitalized, but she incurred a lot of injuries. Same with the boyfriend. I think the boyfriend had a knife, pocket knife on him. He couldn't draw it fast enough, and he too sustained injuries. Jade Garden, very popular. Dim sum place there. So he sustained injuries himself. She was Asian. I forget what the ethnicity she was. I think she might have been Japanese. Don't quote me. And he was white, however. So anyway, that's just one of many crimes against Asians that have been happening, and a lot of it people are attributing to the whole pandemic and the situation with the virus. I'm not going to get all crazy political, and I'm just choosing not to do that right now with this video. I'll talk a little bit about it and show you what it looks like here. That way there is I-5, and that's I-5, the freeway. Past that is Little Saigon. You might be able to see there's a lot of tents. There's a lot of homeless encampments that have formed there. It's interesting because it went away and then it came back. That's a different topic there that I'm not going to get into that right now either. But yeah, it's just been really challenging for the Asian community here in Seattle and in the US, really. There was, of course, this is the Wing Luke Museum. Wing Luke Asian Museum. Fantastic museum. You should definitely visit this place if you're in Seattle. There was the shooting incident in Georgia where 8 women were killed, 6 of whom were Asian, and many believe that was racially motivated, that it was a hate crime. Some say that it wasn't. Some say that it was because the suspect did what he did because he was having a bad day, because he had a sex addiction to porn. He was having a bad day, and he thought he would go to 3 different massage places and do what he did. And of course, a lot of people are calling bullshit on that one. You know what I mean? You had a bad day and you go to 3 different places to kill people. I mean, so, and yeah, I'm gonna keep my mask on so people don't recognize me. So yeah, it's just that was the corner, by the way, where I think the incident happened, I believe. So this is TPT here, very popular place for tea. Actually, my wife and I, this is our absolute favorite place. And I might, oh, this line's a little too long. I was gonna say I might get in line to wait for my favorite mango slush in the area. They have really good mango slush with grass jelly. Y'all gotta get it with the grass jelly. Super delicious. If you're into grass jelly, get it with extra grass jelly. I'm gonna walk south. So yeah, had a bad day, and he did what he did, and that led to 8 people being killed, impacted many families. One of the victims left behind, I think she was a Korean, left behind 2 sons. One's a minor, I believe, 17, something like that, and then a 22-year-old son. Anyway, the chances are you saw that on the news or read about it on the news. So there's just been a lot of really bad things happening, you know, as if things aren't already bad enough. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I mean, things are bad enough for everyone. You know, this situation with the pandemic, I mean, it's like a layer of trauma that we're all dealing with. And on top of that, there's all this other set of challenges. All right, so just gonna walk around this block here and then bring us back to the park and see if I might bump into friends or something. It's really good to see that some of these businesses are up and running again. There's Ho Ho Restaurant. Ho Ho Restaurant looks different. Look, it looks one of my favorite Chinese restaurants here. Let's go give it some respect. Give it some. And also look at the menu. The picture menu it is. Ho Ho Restaurant. Seafood restaurant. Man, brings back a lot of memories. Brings back a lot of memories. Oh, it looks like ribs with black bean sauce, it looks like, which I love anything black bean sauce. Clams and black bean sauce. Woo! Black bean sauce clams. Outstanding. So, stop the hate against Asians. Stop the hate against all humans. You know, why is there so much hate? And some people feel like when something really bad happens, you gotta blame a whole entire race. I mean, if we're to go by those rules, man, it would just be a nastier existence, really. You know, every time something really bad happens, oh, let's blame all the Asians. Let's blame all the white people because something happened and it was a white person who committed that crime, or a black person, or a pink person, or a purple person. It's just ridiculous. Humans can be ridiculous. Let me know in the comments if you think humans can be ridiculous. Just walk by Purple Dot. Where's that sign? Oh, here it is, Hong Kong restaurant. Now, Hong Kong restaurant, if you come here at night, that sign there, the Hong Kong sign, which in my eyes is sort of, I don't know, sort of symbolic. Not symbolic, but I just like seeing. Is it closed? This is really sad if it is. It looks like it is. It's just nice to see that sign that says Hong Kong, and it really lights up the block, you know. I'll have to come back and investigate further, but I don't want to keep us there. I like to keep it walking, as you might already be aware. Whew. So I'm gonna go back to Hing Hay Park. Wonder if they're open now. Go poke. I love poke. Definitely thinking about food right now because it is lunchtime. And King Noodle, man, this place here, outstanding place for noodles. Look at that. Wow. Really good place for noodle soup. Chinese noodle soup, not pho. I swear I could do a whole thing on noodle soup, which pho being one of them, because I love noodle soup. It's my ultimate comfort food, rain or shine. All right, so looks like the gathering here has sort of dissolved. But it's good, it's good seeing people come together to support peace and social justice. I mean, people have to do these things. It's sad that you even have to do that to have peace, to have justice. You know? And I saw a buddy of mine that I was hoping to see upon coming back, but but I don't see him anymore. And that's okay, but maybe I will hit him up and chat with him later. But well, I guess that beeping is to show support. That car is doing a whole lot of beeping. Stop the Asian hate. Sort of the topic of today's walking tour of Seattle Chinatown. This is a hostel, y'all. A darn good one at that. From what I've heard, it's a good hostel. Oh, did I just get... That was a raindrop that just hit my hand. I thought it was bird poop. So I'm back to this main entrance here, and I'm actually gonna wrap us around this block. And in one of my previous videos, I talked about this corn dog place, hot dog, corn dog. I think it's actually corn dog. This is a very popular corner of Chinatown. Rice hot dog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me one of those soon. Not today. I ain't got no time for a long line. I'm trying to get some steps in, so I'm gonna walk around this block and see what it looks like. That's the Sound Transit Link Light Rail station there, y'all. You can catch the light rail to Chinatown, get off here, walk by Hood Famous Cafe and Bar here. I wonder if they're open. Hood Famous. Oh, they are open. That's awesome. They are open. Huh. They are open. That's awesome. All right, they're open. Dough Zone is open. That's great. If you're into Taiwanese food, if you're into Din Tai Fung, this is an option for about maybe half or two-thirds of the cost. A little more affordable, and it does the trick. It's good. It's a good place. I go there a lot. Amanda and I would go there a lot. This is a burger place. I don't even know if they're open. Okay, Monday through Friday. Admittedly, I've not tried Great State Burger, so there is that. I'll have to give it a try someday. All right, we're just sort of walking around and showing you what Chinatown looks like. On this end, there was a memorial, and it still is a memorial. Benito Memorial. Yeah, the guy was killed here years back. And there he is, right there. I believe that's him. He was murdered here. Really sad. All right, this way here to Uwajimaya. There's a food court, but I'm gonna walk around this block. Take us to the front of Uwajimaya. Show you a couple of fantastic restaurants. Noodle soup places. Samurai Noodle. Outstanding. Have not tried this location, but I do like their food. But one noodle soup place that I've definitely tried a lot. Ooh, took my mask off. Feels good. That I've definitely tried a lot and have eaten at often is this place here. BP, Boiling Point Hot Pot, a Taiwanese hot pot place. Super popular. Long lines. Booyah! Yeah, long lines. now offering indoor dining. You can dine in here now, which is, of course, great. Yeah, they have many locations. I believe they have 2 other locations. One in Tukwila, one in Shoreline, which is maybe 20 minutes north of Seattle. It looks like there's a line here to enter Iwajimaya, which is a Japanese supermarket. I like Iwajimaya. It's a good place. And if you come, it's a long line for Iwajimaya. Makes sense though, right after the protests or gathering. You sell peanuts here. Not just peanuts. Hello. You sell chestnuts and peanuts, right? I was just curious. Okay. I was just curious. Didn't mean to take you away from your snack. Okay. All right. Thanks. Yeah. So chestnuts, peanuts. Felt bad. She was enjoying her stuff. All right. So across the street, Daiso. It's kind of like a Japanese $1 store. Good stuff there. It's not exactly a $8 store. Did I just say $1? Oh my god. Yeah, it's not exactly a dollar store, but they have, in my opinion, they have merchandise, goods, products that are well priced, and for what it is, pretty good quality. Depends on what the particular stuff is that you might buy. All right, y'all. I think that about does it for today's walk here in Seattle Chinatown International District. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you're safe out there. Challenging times, and let's stop the hate. Let's stop the hate. Let's stop the hate. Let's increase the love, the peace and love. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.